It was a very interesting finish, certainly here into Newport. Was 5 in the morning, dense fog, no wind, lots of tide. I don't think that's what people envision when they think about having the stopover here in Newport. I think people would prefer noon on a Saturday, and 15 to 20 knots southwesterly. But we got what we got. We needed every minute and every mile certainly to get back on the podium, so that was a good thing for our team. It was probably the result we deserved in our mind, based on the leg we sailed. It definitely wasn't the way we envisioned getting it, but we'll take it. And the support that we've had here is astounding. To see that many people out, at 5 in the morning in the fog, down here at the base at the village, it's amazing, and it's really humbling too, because it's. You never really know how many people are living vicariously through you, how many people are following the race, checking their phones, feel such a part of it. It's been a real honor. Yeah, I think, without a doubt, Newport is the sailing capital of the world. It's only got 25,000 people, but I think that's why, the fan base, so to speak, is so feverish here. Because it's a big part of this culture. It's a big event in a small town, and everybody really rallies behind it. It's a little early in the season, so it extends the tourism and the economic impact. So I think everybody's behind that too. But yeah, the Volvo is different than a lot of other sporting events because people can track it 24/7. It's not like an event that just comes to town and leaves. Once we do leave, we're still followable. There's still a story out there. These people are still entrenched in our competition in our lives. So it's a very unique event. It's a very unique town, and it's a great marriage. Yeah, we got 3 legs, left in the race. One is double points. I've said it before, but it's not like you can try harder on the double point legs. We leave the dock every time, trying to win, and you can never give more than 100%, and that's what we give every day all the time. So it definitely doesn't change our approach, so to speak. But, we'll continue to focus on our consistency, and that comes from focusing on the small details and the individual happenings, whether it's a tack, whether it's a jibe, whether it's a sked, whether it's a weather download. It's always the next tangible thing that can help our team succeed. We try to focus on the micro, and hopefully that produces a good macro result. We'd love to picket fence from here, obviously, so would everybody. But that's good in theory, but you got to focus on the details for that to be the case. So. Yeah, it's our intention to sail well, and if we sail well, we're going to be around the guys at the top that are currently fighting for the last, podium positions and the overall race win. So we fully expect to be mixing it up, and I'm sure we'll be someone's friend and someone's enemy. So we'll be right in there. Yeah, I personally, I found myself doing a lot of transatlantics over the last 10 years. I've averaged, I guess since 2011, a transatlantic and a half a year. Which is insane. It can be a pretty angry patch of ocean, certainly, especially this time of year. The water can be quite cold. At 3,000 miles, it's probably just long of a sprint, but if it looks like a hard leg, that means that it's going to be fast, and it's going to be 6 days, and you're going to leave it all out there. That's for sure. So in some ways, the shorter ones are tougher than the longer ones. And this one's double points, so there'll be no shortage of effort.